Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Utility, Safety, and Environment Committee meeting for Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. The first item on our agenda is the matter of the approval of meeting minutes, from the Utility, Safety, and Environment Committee meeting on April 9th as circulated. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and properly second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. The next item on the agenda is the matter of applying for a safety intervention grant through the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation, OBWC. Mrs. Reardon.
Thank you. Through you, Chair. We would like to apply for this grant to purchase a paint machine for our department. It's like a robotic paint machine. So how these units work is you have a tablet of some sort, you put in what field you want, you stand at the field where you want it, and this machine paints the whole field. We had one company out 3 weeks ago, I think, for a demo. We have another company coming out tomorrow. We just want to see the differences. But if we're able to get this grant, it's a 3-to-1 matching grant. We can apply up to $40,000. So our portion after the grant will be a little over $15,000. I mean, it's probably not very exciting for you guys, but this machine is pretty cool. So they painted a full-size football field for us at South in about 30 minutes. So it's for our staff to do that, you're probably looking at about 3 staff out there to hold everything and measure everything in probably 2 to 3 hours of time. The other thing that's nice about it is because it's all done by this machine is it really regulates the paint use. So we'll see, a savings in the amount of paint that we purchase also. It's very mobile. It can go in the back of a pickup truck, so we can use it at any of our sites, west, south, east, when we put down the football field there. So, yeah, I'll answer any questions if you guys have them.
So we can do the soccer fields and everything else? Interesting. And where will our portion of the money come from?
So we had budgeted money in our issue 6 for field maintenance items this year, so we do already have money allocated if we were to get it.
Okay. Director Pianowski?
Thank you, through you. I just wanted to add 2 things. I talked with Chris Parker about this, and I thought it was actually quite exciting. So 2 things that Carrie didn't mention that I thought were exciting was, number 1, I think the lines will be more precise, straighter, so that third base foul line in the baseball fields, be a little more accurate and work things out a little bit better for the umpires.
Yes.
And the other thing too is, correct me if I'm wrong, Carrie, that when we have a field, we program it into the system, and so as long as you basically start at the same point, there's almost like a pin point. It'll know what the field's going to look like, and you just push go, and so once we get them programmed, it's saved in a library, and we say softball field 5 at West Park or whatever, and it just knows where to go and to do it again. So once it's uploaded, it's in there, so that even expedites it again. We don't have to measure again. We don't have to send our people out there to do all that figuring out again. So I thought that was really efficient.
That sounds really cool. Mr. Armstrong?
Through you, Madam Chair, just a comment. I personally went out to South and seen the lines and actually seen the mini Pioneers playing on the really precise. So I'm quite excited to have something like this because it is going to cut time, as Mrs. Reardon and Director said. And I've also spoke to Mr. Parker about this. This is definitely a thing to have. So,
Cool.
I'm excited.
Great. Mr. Oswald?
Through you, Madam Chair. So I couldn't do it, but you're going to have somebody abreast on how to program this for each different field and all that.
Yeah, through you. So they go over all of that in the training. And then, like the director said, we could have, so like, for example, at West, we have 3 fields right in a row. You can program them all together, put the machine out there, and our guys could go mow or do something else in the park, and it'll actually alert them when it's either out of paint or done with the job. So it's just, I don't know, like the director said, the efficiency is just crazy, and I'm looking forward to saving money in paint.
Sounds really great. Are there any other questions for Director Reardon? Seeing none, I'll read the committee report. We have considered the matter of an application for an Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation grant, and this is an ordinance authorizing the mayor to apply for and accept, if offered, the the said grant. Can I get a motion, please?
So move.
Second.
Moved by Mrs. Davis, second by Mr. Armstrong. Any
Question.
other? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Mrs. Reardon. The next item on the agenda is the matter of an agreement with ODOT for purchase of road salt for the 2025-2026 season. Director Pinowski.
Thank you. Through you, this is just our annual contract with them to purchase salt for next winter. We're going to ask for 9,000 tons this year. Last year, we bought 6,000 tons, and we ended up having to go back and buy some more. But we had quite a bit of winter this year and some cold temperatures, so we put out more salt than we normally would. So we feel like we up it a little bit to be safe, but 9,000 is the ask this year. So I've already put in the request. This is just the, to get the ordinance to support the request.
Thank you. Mr. Oswald?
Through you, Madam Chair. So, prices, did we see an increase from last year?
I don't think they've given us prices yet. So usually it's the commitment, and they know you got to get it, so they'll get us the prices. But I think they've always been pretty reasonable and fair, so. And I don't know where else you can get 9,000 tons of salt, so.
Yeah, thanks.
Any other questions? Mrs. Davis?
Through you, I'm just curious, and where does it come from?
I think it comes from the salt mines out under the lake in Cleveland.
I
So
think
Cargill,
so.
I think is
I think
yeah.
so.
Well, I thought it would come out of West Virginia. All right, thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none, I'll read the committee report. We have considered the matter of an agreement with ODOT for the purchase of road salt for the 2025-2026 season. The said purchase of road salt is not to exceed 9,000 tons, and this is an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into the said agreement. Emergency clause is requested. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Oswald, second by Mrs. Davis. Any other discussion?
Question.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The next item on the agenda is the matter of authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Republic Services for solid waste container services. Director Pinowski.
Thank you, through you. First, let me tell you what a solid waste container is. It's a
Thank you.
dumpster. That's all it is. That's what they call them. So we have dumpsters at the police department, at each of the fire departments, the municipal court. We still provide the dumpster at the Metro Parks garage on Floridale over, that's part of the Cascade Park over there. So that we still provide. Brookdale has a dumpster. Wastewater has 5 dumpsters. But we did eliminate all the dumpsters at the parks. We were able to convert that to our own trash cans, and so our folks pick those up now. And we eliminated some other ones. We also went through and made sure that we had the right size dumpster, because they charge us for each pickup. So are we picking up too often, or are we not picking up enough? If we had a larger dumpster, could we pick up less often but still fill the need? So we reviewed everything and went through to try and find the best and most efficient way to provide the service. There's one more I might see if I can eliminate, because it's just a 2-yarder. Maybe we can do our own trash cans. But other than that, I think we're pretty good with our needs being met but not exceeded.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Any questions? Seeing none, I'll read the committee report. We have considered the matter of a contract with Republic Services for solid waste container services, and this is an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into the said contract. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Oswald, second by Mr. Armstrong.
Question.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There is no other business to come before this committee. I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Second.
Moved and properly second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Good night, everyone.
Now, how